Welcome to Braves basketball. We are on the campus at Tishomingo County High School for this semifinal round of the Division I 4A playoffs. And the Lady Braves will be up first, the number 1 seed, and they'll be taking on the number 4 seed, the Lady Bulldogs of New Albany. These teams have played twice already this year. The Lady Braves won in both games, and you know they always say tournament time it's hard to beat a team 3 times.
Yeah, you know everybody comes in with a little bit more motivation, and you know I don't think, especially after talking to Coach Strickland, you know last night and his take on these Lady Braves, it's business, right? That not really. Doesn't matter what name is on the other jersey, what you've done before. He really feels like his team is focused in. I think the Lady Braves will come out, and you know they're playing really good ball right now.
You know, one thing I thought about last night driving home after we had the conversation with Coach Strickland was how he was talking about that the girls hadn't had a bad practice in like months.
To hear a coach say that?
Yeah, and you know, I got to think about driving home. You know, that all kind of corresponds with the beginning of this 17-game winning streak.
Yes.
You know, so, you know, you thinking about, you know, you always hear people you take it from the practice floor to the game, you know. And the Lady Braves actually do that very well, and it all kind of ties together. Coach said we hadn't had a bad practice in this long, and that's kind of when this 17-game winning streak started, too.
You know, one thing he mentioned last night was talking about, you know, hey, they sit down, they got 7 games left in this season, right?
Right.
They want to win 7 games. And he said, hey, what do we got to do to be able to achieve that goal? And if you remember, the first thing he said on the list was defense, got to guard well.
Yep.
And that's kind of been the modus operandus of this team. You know, we kind of saw in the season, they've always played good defense, but that switch where they kind of kicked it up a notch, where they really kind of bought into this defensive scheme that Coach Strickland wants them to play, with the switching off of screens, the being verbal on communication. And, man, that's what separates good teams from elite teams.
You know, I remember in years past in games, even in playoffs that we have lost, it's usually because we didn't guard the 3 well.
Right.
You know, and we may be guarding the normal 3-shooter well, but we're leaving other people open, and they have killed us in the years past. So,
right.
You know, it's not always that leading scorer that beats you. It's that unknown person that you leave alone, and they start wearing out 3s.
And, you know, and I mean, the thing that the Lady Braves have done so well all year is I think Coach Strickland, you know, obviously he understands the opposing team's strength, but when the Lady Braves are able to put that full-court press on and just cause havoc, which is really what they've done in pretty much all the division games, they've been able really to just take the wind out of the sails of our division opponents early on, just because the press is just so overwhelming for them.
Yeah, and we've seen in other games, non-division games, against some of the best opponents in the state, that they can play it without having to press too. I mean, they can play straight up defense. Even
when they can't, maybe it's a team that, you know, hey, more athletic, speed, got good ball handlers, they can still switch back and play that same type of tenacious defense at the half-court level.
Warm-ups coming to an end. The winner of this game will move on to the championship game on Friday night, and that will be playing for the number 1 seed come state playoff time. And so very important here. You know, the number 1 seed coming out of division play will host the first 2 rounds of the playoffs.
Right. So. Yeah, both of these teams are in the playoffs. Both of these teams will have another game left in the division tournament, whether that's whether that's in the championship game or the consolation game, like you said, to determine the 3 or 4. But 1 and 2 will host the first round. 1 will host the first 2 rounds.
Right. All right, the players return to their benches. We're about ready for the national anthem. We'll keep it here as long as we can so we don't come back right in the middle of the national anthem.
Yeah, we don't want to do that. Don't want to come back in the middle of the anthem.
So.
I think we have a quick announcement here by Jeff Butler.
Yeah, that's what we're going to let Jeff get his words in.
Jeff never has really had trouble getting his words in.
No, he hasn't. Welcome back to Tishomingo County Braves basketball. Playoff action here from Tishomingo County High School. Semifinal game tonight. Lady Braves, the number 1 seed, taking on the number 4 seed Lady Bulldogs of New Albany. At the conclusion of this game, we'll have the number 1 seeded New Albany Bulldogs in boys action taking on what was the number 5 seed. They pulled the first upset of the tournament last night as the boys knocked off South Pontotoc to punch their ticket to the state playoffs.
Yeah.
Lady Braves being introduced, being the higher seed, and at home they'll be wearing the home whites. New Albany in the all maroon with the white numbers and the white trim. You know, after the interview last night with Coach, he's confident, but he's not overly confident.
No, I mean,
what you're
like
looking
you said. I mean, that's the way you want to be. You know, I mean, you want to come into postseason play, not only playing at your highest level on the court, but also mentally. You know, you want to come in expecting to win these games. And Lady Braves have put together a tremendous season. They're looking to extend it.
You know, the funny thing is you come in on a 17-game winning streak, so if you're going to win a state title, you're going to win 24 games in a row.
That's pretty impressive.
That's right. All right, Braves with the usual 5 starters. Meg's going to jump center, going from left to right, and she is going to jump against Tatum for New Albany. And we are ready to go. Well, postseason basketball here from my campus here at Tishomingo County High School. And the tip controlled by the Lady Braves. Claire gives it off. Now Meg, top of the circle.
Yeah, we've seen this play
Chloe,
before.
Free throw line. Now she gives it to Taz. Taz down the lane. Kicks it back out. Lefty going to fire for 3 ball. Rims out, no good. Look at that. Chloe, rebound. Shot back up, won't go. And Tatum with the rebound. So good job being on the boards early. Couldn't get the shot to go, but you like what you saw on the rebounds, and now we got to travel. Even though that wasn't a full court press, still that defense.
Still just the defense. I mean, Lady Braves flying all over the court and caused the travel by the Lady Bulldogs. Well, we're going to have to change balls. That either has too much air in it or not enough, or we may be playing with the boys' ball. Who knows? The coach is going to go grab another one. Like we got plenty of options over there in the cart.
Well, we're going to go every time out. We're going to change.
Hey, they're kind of like football, you know, where they change. But
yeah. If it was raining, we'd have to put a towel over it.
Can we do that? You know, if we have one of those games where the ball just bounces around, hey, let's change the ball.
That's right. Meg down the lane, pull up jumper, in and out, no good. Slow start for the Lady Braves. 7:18 to go, first quarter. Dump down low. There's a run over. Somebody run over Taz. That says a lot. Shot on the way, no good. Taz with the rebound. And she gets up to Claire. Claire Ray to the goal. Spin, layup, good.
What a move by Claire Ray. Spin move right underneath the basket.
And now there's a steal. Lefty down the lane. All the way to the goal. Goes to the left hand. Won't go. Chloe with the rebound. Puts it up, won't go. And Tatum with the rebound for New Albany. Getting the shots, but just
it ain't falling right now.
2-0 lead, and there's a steal by Lefty out front. She's going to track it down, and now she's going to slow it down. Then changes gears, goes to the goal. Shot no good. Meg with the rebound, and she is going to be fouled before the shot.
Yeah, I thought Lefty got fouled in there amongst the bodies, but
fouls on number 10, Naney. I guess that's how you say that. Nanny.
Nanny, yeah, Nanny. That's what we're going to go with.
There's a 3 from the corner, no good by Lefty. Now Taz trying to get the rebound, backs it out to Chloe. Claire for 3, in and out, no good. Cold start for the Lady Braves. Ball out front. Nanny now gives to Gafford down the lane, and she's going to get called for the travel again. There's that defense.
Yeah, good defense. Your good help on the opposite side over there, but the Lady Braves have forced a turnover. Lady Braves, like you said, a cold start from the floor shooting, but expect that to turn around here.
Yeah, it's probably I'd say about 1 for 10 so far.
Because a lot of rebounds and putbacks that didn't go in too. Right.
Claire out front, swings Lefty in the right wing. Cross court pass. Meg, she got open 3 ball. That's good.
Wow, they just left her wide open.
That's one way to get out of a slump, if there is such a thing as a slump in this game. And now New Albany misses a layup. They got behind the defense. I think they may have heard the footsteps. Chloe up the middle of the floor. Ahead, Claire, right wing. Splits the defense. Right hand, lays it in.
What a move by Claire Ray.
New Albany is going to take a timeout. 5:31 to go here in quarter number 1. The Lady Braves have found their groove here lately as they lead 7-0. Back in 30 seconds, you listen to Braves basketball.
Home for 91.
Welcome back to Braves basketball. New Albany coming out of the timeout, gets it up the floor, and then they lose it, but it's going to go off of Chloe's leg and go out of bounds. So it'll remain Lady Bulldog basketball. They'll throw it in from the baseline near the corner. 5:26 to go, first quarter, 7-0. Early Braves lead, and there's a throw in Stoll.
Oh, call a walk?
There's a steal by Claire, and then I don't know how that. They say she palmed the ball. Really?
Okay, Claire Ray palmed the ball. Okay.
And now there's a steal by Meg on the inbounds pass, and they're going to say Meg stepped on the sideline.
I think Meg was thinking, okay, I probably did, but I think I got shoved.
Yeah, and that's what Coach is saying, the same thing.
Yeah.
So let's try this again. Gafford brings it in. Backing away, dump down low. Here comes the double team. Turn around, shot up. Rims out, no good. Claire with the rebound. Up the middle of the floor. Brace still in the lane. Feed to Taz. Lay good.
What a pass by Claire Ray. What a finish by the Taz.
9-0 early going here. 4:57 to go. Not even halfway through this first quarter. Tatum in a world of hurt. She's done picked up the dribble. Now tries to go down low, and that's not going to happen. And now a whistle, and they call travel, and there's we're getting fouled, and they're calling us for a travel. Coach is like, that's 3 times y'all have called a turnover, and we've been fouled.
Yeah, the foul caused the walk.
Right.
I mean, historically, the Lady Braves ain't a team that just walks, with the ball.
I mean, we've been doing quite a few games. I'd say you're right. New Albany out front. Now there's ball deflected away. And I say that was a walk. That was a walk. They get away with that. Tatum walks right there, no call. Goes to the goal, scores, and draws the foul. They're going to count the basket. And I think they're going to call Claire with the first foul of the game, or on the Lady Braves. Yep.
Like you said, Claire's first, team first.
Yep. Free throw is no good. Rebound to Claire. The middle of the floor, slows it down, goes to the dribble, now goes to the goal, got hammered, and they finally called a foul. See, that's what coaches, working officials, that's what you get right there. If he doesn't work the officials, we may not get that call.
He's trying to say it was a shooting foul. I think it was, but they called it on the floor.
Well, they've just about gone to that NBA continuation show. It should have been. Comes out from the inbounds pass from the baseline out to Claire near half court. Braves set the offense, leading 9-2 as we approach the halfway point of the first quarter. Claire, go to the goal. Shot no good. Rebound. Pass back out. Meg, pull up. Rims out no good. Fight.
Look at Chloe Gladwell on the board.
And she goes up strong. Can't get it to go. Meg fighting for it. Chloe gets it back again. Swings it. Lefty's open. Top of the circle for 3. Short. Rebound. And they're going to get Meg going over the back. Or did they? Is that 24? I think it was, yeah, 24. So Meg picks up her first. Now Meg with a steal on the inbounds pass. Can't get the basket to go, but draws the foul.
Good job there, Meg.
You don't see many steals from the defender guarding the pass coming in. That's quick hands.
Yeah.
So Meg going to the free throw line. 2 shots. First one on the way. Good. Free throws brought to you by Boyce Hollingsworth State Farm in Iuka. 10-2 now. Lady Braves. Next one on the way. That's also good. So a pair of free throws from the sophomore. Now the Braves didn't get back defensively. That'll drive Coach crazy, but they missed the shot. And then a whistle and a foul on the Albany.
Look at Coach over there. He's not happy with the...
Yeah, that's twice now nobody's got back defensively. And against a maybe stronger, talented team, you'll pay for those mistakes.
Yeah.
We've been lucky so far on those 2.
Fouls on Carter for the Lady Bulldogs. They're 4th of the quarter.
11-2, Lady Braves with the lead and the ball. Claire feeds Meg. Meg gonna fire a long 3, and that's off. Taz saves it in for all the way back to Chloe. What a job by the Taz. Down the corner, back out. Lefty fakes a 3, going strong to the goal. Shot won't go. Rebound. Meg comes out of there with it, and she's going to be fouled.
That'll put Meg at the free throw line.
By number 30, that's Hanson. Yeah, that's 2 free throws coming up now. Just still got 3:18 to go in the first quarter. Braves will be shooting 2 the rest of this quarter.
All 5 starters, you already have a foul.
Meg's first free throw is good.
Meg with her 6 point.
That's what you call balanced right
there. Balanced fouling,
yeah. Next one. In and out, no good. It's always this rim on this end.
It
you
is.
ever notice that? Braves by 10. New Albany with the ball. Hanson to Gafford. Pass down low. And it's Taz with a steal, but she couldn't hang. She was just like leaning out of bounds.
Like a receiver trying to keep one toe in.
Yeah, that's it, exactly. We might have had to go to replay. So New Albany will throw it in. Hanson from the baseline. Pass in, no good. Taz with the rebound. Dribbling out of traffic. Gets it up. 1-on-3. Claire's going to take it to the goal. 1-on-3. Spin. Layup won't go. And Chloe with the rebound, but now bodies on the floor. Now a jump ball. Possession will go to the Lady Bulldogs.
Ball's on the floor. Claire Ray's here she comes.
She's going to be on the floor with it. So Gafford to throw it in. Got nowhere to go. Finally gets it in barely. Now here comes the double team. Whoa. That's pretty close to backcourt. Good hands by Chloe. They tried to go inside. She knocked it away. There goes the Taz. All the way to the goal. Layup good. 14-2 now. Still 2:25 to go first quarter.
It's like you can just almost go ahead and write down the 2 points when Taz gets the steal, you know.
At least 2 or a foul.
Yeah.
Tatum hands it off. Out front. Shot in the lane on the way. No good. Claire is cleaning the boards from the point guard position. Feeds Meg in the lane. Shot up. Won't go. Now New Albany going the other way. Just throw it. Taz jumps right in front of it. Feeds down low. Meg lays it in. And New Albany's going to take another timeout. 1:49 to go, first quarter. Lady Braves starting to open up that lead. It is 16-2. Back in 30 seconds. Listen, Braves basketball.
On for 91.
1:49 to go, first quarter. New Albany's going to throw it in from the baseline. Trailing 16-2. Ball comes in. Here comes the pressure. Hanson off the dribble. Boy's getting close to a 10-second call. She gets down lane and still throws it away. Braves with another steal. Casey up the near sideline. Another gear all the way to the goal. Lays it in. Wow. You know, you cannot take a charge from her because you can't get there in time. 18-2. Braves that lead. And there's another steal, but they can't save it in. Tell you what, between Claire and Casey, there's been a lot of steals going on in the first quarter.
Arlie Cummins has checked in. So has Ashlyn Butler.
Yeah, Lefty and Claire gone to, not Claire, but Chloe gone to the bench, and now
Claire's going to pick up her second.
Yep. And so Lefty's going to come right back in. There's a throw down low, picked up by the strong safety, the Taz, and she takes it all the way to the goal and lays it in. 20-2, under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Ball into the corner. Out front. Now they lose the ball.
Good
Casey picks it up. Got Arlie behind the defense, has to save it in, does. To Claire. A little Harlem Globetrotter action that time from the Lady Braves.
What a save and pass by Arlie.
20-point lead now for the Lady Braves. Shot on the way, no good. Tip's going to go out of bounds.
Student section calls that shot. They were counting down 3, 2, 1 with 27 seconds.
That's right. Still 30 seconds to go.
Hey, crowd can make a difference, can't it?
That's why you like playing at home. Ball comes in. Casey up the middle of the floor now. Lefty down the corner. Meg going to fire up a three ball. Short. Got knocked down. No call. That should have been 3 free throws. Yeah. There's a steal.
Oh,
Lefty got knocked down.
Oh, she's hurt. No, she's good.
And now traveling's going to be called as New Albany went to the floor and then rolled around with it.
Man.
So Braves will throw it in. Comes into Meg. Meg shot at the buzzer, won't go. And that will end the first quarter. Well, it was a slow start for the Lady Braves, but defense was the name of the game in that quarter.
Yeah.
Steal after steal. And the Lady Braves, from struggling to the start, lead by 20 here at the end of one. We'll pause for 1 minute. We'll come back with second quarter action. This is Braves basketball.
On by 91.
Welcome back to Tishomingo County Braves basketball. Come back with the same five that were on the floor at the end of the quarter. Claire and Chloe still on the bench. Ball comes to Butler. Oh, what a handoff. Feeds Taz.
That looked like a triple option.
It did. Yep. That's exactly what it looked like. The defense in the backcourt slows them down. There comes the double team. And they're going to get Lefty with a pushing foul.
Be her first.
First on Abby. First team foul this quarter on the Lady Braves. New Albany throw it in. They'll try to throw it in. They do get it in. Here comes the double team. They give it back up. Now going to the goal. Cut off. Back out front. And there's that what we've seen many, many times. Yep. That shuffling the feet. When you're going to fake, you can't move your feet.
Yeah, you got to fake with everything but your feet.
That's it.
If you're not dribbling, right?
That's exactly right. 7:32 to go, second quarter. Abby left wing. Drives, cut off, back out front. Occasionally turns the gear on, goes to the goal, and she's going to get fouled.
Yeah, if you come out and play in her face 30 feet away,
she's right
you're
by
to get beat.
Yeah.
You know what?
Foul was on the floor. First this quarter on New Albany. First on whoever 24
Buchanan,
is.
yeah.
Oh, shot from the corner on the way is good.
Meg with that turnaround jumper. Boy, she elevates so high, too, in that jump shot.
Braves up by 24 now. Whoa. Now going to the goal, losing the ball, picking it up is Butler. Ashland gets it ahead. Abby up the floor. Arley all the way to the goal, feeds down low. Taz is fouled.
Yeah, good job there by Arley to recognize Taz under the goal.
Just about everybody touched the ball.
Absolutely.
On the way up the floor. That's some unselfish basketball from the Lady Braves.
Barry for New Albany. They got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 players with one foul. That's unusual.
That is unusual. Taz free throw on the way. Rims out. Free throws brought to you by Boyce Hollingsworth State Farm in Iuka. See if Kaisley can knock down the second one. Nope, rims out too, but she gets the rebound, goes to the goal, and puts it up and in.
Wow.
That's just walk to. That is rebounding because you want the ball more than the other person. And now they throw it all the way in the backcourt, and Abby's going to track it down. Basically another turnover forced by the Lady Braves. Off the screen, Meg, pull up three, good. You know, she hits one of them baseline turnaround jumpers. That usually gets her going in other parts of the game, too. Meg just picked up a second foul, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, Meg's going to come out and
going to
Maddie Durham's going to come in.
Yeah, to a small lineup here. 31-2, still 6:23 to go here in the first half. Ball comes stole by Taz, rolls it across to Arley. Laid it. I thought it was going to roll off, but it dropped. So Arley gets her first basket, and the Braves up by 31. Now Arley was a great defense.
Good move.
Yeah, that was a good move. Only the second field goal of the game for New Albany. And Taz down the lane, pull up jumper, good. 35-4. And they're going to call another foul.
Is that on Abby?
On Lefty, yep.
Be her second.
So
she's got 2, Claire's got 2, May's got 2.
So now
Chloe's coming back in.
Yep, so is Claire. Ashton Butler's going out, so is Abby. So Claire's in there with 2 fouls, though, right?
Yeah.
Taz ain't leaving the floor. She never gets tired.
No.
I get tired watching her, but she don't get tired.
Ain't that the truth?
New Albany takes the ball out front, dribbles between two defenders all the way to the goal, and there's going to be a foul on Arley, I think. And that's going to send New Albany to the free throw line for the first time. Yep.
Yeah,
so Arley picks up her first. 4 team fouls now on the Lady Braves. So from this point on, New Albany will be shooting 2 the rest of the half. Free throw is good. 35-5.
That's Buchanan at the line for the Lady Bulldogs.
Next one, good. So a pair of Boys Hollingsworth State Farm free throws for New Albany. Ball up, Taz, backing her way down, and then she is pushed, and they are finally going to call a foul.
I didn't even hear a whistle, but it was a foul.
He's having trouble with his pee and his whistle. That was like one of them where you was afraid to blow the whistle. Ball comes in the corner. Arley's going to call for the shuffle the feet travel. Ball comes in, and now Artie with a steal. She going strong to the goal.
Oh, good. Nice shot.
She made up for the travel with a steal and a basket. Well, ball knocked out of bounds. Still be New Albany's basketball. Here comes the double team. Claret with a steal, rolls across the floor, picked up. Now a scramble and a jump ball will go back to New Albany. So Maddie on the floor.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Battling.
It's like you can tell that is ingrained in them as Lady Braves. It's on the floor and it's near you, you're on the floor.
That's it. Ball comes in the corner, and Maddie's going to get called for a reach in. And that's going to be 2 free throws. So we'll head to the other end. This last 5 minutes of this first half may take forever when we start shooting free throws.
I think that's going to send Buchanan back to the line for the Lady Bulldogs. She's 2 for 2.
2 shots coming up. First one on the way. Good. She's got a soft touch, so even when it hits the rim, it still goes. Next one. That was good too. So she's 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Braves lead back down to 29. Claire feeds Chloe. Chloe going to the goal. Pass down low. Taz is hammered again, and she'll go back to the free throw line. She's in there playing amongst the Giants.
She is.
With no fear.
Going to go on Barkley.
First free throw on the way is no good. Lefty coming back in. Maddie going out, and Meg at the desk to check in is going to come in finally
for Taz.
So it's a 30-point lead for the Lady Braves. And then a steal.
What a job. Yeah.
Steal by Claire. As she's falling out of bounds, she threw it behind her back off the New Albany player and out of bounds.
Just a heads-up gutsy play there by Claire Raid.
Ball comes into Claire. Down the lane. Goes to the goal. Basket is good and a foul.
She didn't say good yet.
Give her a minute. Oh, come on.
So she'll get shoot 2.
That should have been a basket and a foul.
Well, I mean, from what we saw called last night.
Yeah. Claire's first free throw on the way is good.
I didn't see who they called it on. They put it on the board.
At this point, I don't think it's going to matter. 21.
Okay.
So 2 on 21 now. Next free throw is good. Claire hits a pair of free throws.
Yeah.
Free throws are always brought to you by Boys Hollingsworth State Farm in Iuka. Here comes pressure in the backcourt. They get it in. Braves got to do a good job. They do get back defensively. Ooh, almost. Claire was eyeing a step through right there. Ball to the goal. Shot no good. Put back up no good again. Rebound, put back up and in. Barkley gets the basket. Lead back down to 30 now. We're not even halfway through the second quarter. All the way to the goal. Claire's layup is good. 42-10. Ball comes in. Now up the middle of the floor. Braves drop back into the front court. Ball knocked loose. New Albany gets it back, and then there's a steal by Chloe. And then she throws it away. And Barkley goes to the goal, misses the shot. Nanny gets the rebound. Now kicks it back out front, all the way to the goal. Shot up, no good. And Lefty with a rebound is going to be fouled by Barkley. There's something happening nonstop in this game.
Yes.
Fouls.
They actually called it on Nanny.
Well, really?
Yeah.
It looked like it was.
Yeah.
I mean, well, that's her first. So,
Yeah.
they just keep spreading them
I'm
out, right?
telling you, 1, 2, yeah. I mean, 1, 2, 3. Like 9 players with 1 foul.
Wow. Lefty at the free throw line. First free throw. Good. Comes Ashlyn Butler back in for Chloe Gladwell. 43-10. Getting dangerous. I don't know if do they run the clock in the playoffs?
The same rules apply.
Okay. Well, we're getting close to that. Next free throw. Good. So 34-point lead. We're a basket away from that, ain't we?
Yeah, I don't know if they run it the first half. I'm not sure. We'll
We
find
had
out
before.
Yeah, we'll see here in a minute.
Ball down the lane. All the way to the goal. Shot blocked out of there by Meg, and then controls the rebound. Up the middle of the floor. All the way to the goal. Left-handed layup is good. Well, it's a 36-point lead. Still 3:27 to go in the half. Pass down low. Shot no good. Picked up by Arlie. Cummins down the floor. Step over. Oh, that was,
What they call a walk?
stop traveling.
A heck of a shot by Arlie to go in, but they call walking.
Looked like a pretty good Euro step to me.
Yeah.
So New Albany gets the ball back down 36 with 3:10 to go first half. Ball in the corner now, comes out. Now down the opposite side. Crossover dribble, lose the ball. Picked up by Ashlyn Butler. Up ahead, Abby. Ahead to Meg. Meg fakes, drives to the goal, layup good. When Meg shoots a layup, it has got to be the most sound layup.
Yes.
As far as technique, I mean, you just have no doubt it's going in.
Right.
Braves up 38. There's a loose ball, and Arlie's going to go down there and
Good job
get on the floor.
Arlie. Get on the floor.
Calls the jump ball. Possession to go to the Lady Braves.
The clock's not running, so I'm assuming it's only supposed to start maybe the third quarter.
Yeah.
Taz coming back in for Claire.
Ball comes into the backcourt. Taz is fouled. And Taz will go back to the free throw. Come off the bench, go to the free throw line. So Kaisley's going to shoot 2 here. First one, good.
Kaisley 2 for 5 from the line. She missed her first 3, but she's made her last 2.
She's a streak shooter when you're not under the rim. Next one, that was good too. So she hits a pair of Boys Farmsworth State Farm free throws, and the Lady Braves hit the 50 mark here in the second quarter with still 2:20 to go. New Albany out front. Braves defending the ball well. Into a double team. Taz with a steal. Step over all the way to the goal. Layup, missed the layup. Meg, layup good. That's why you follow shots.
Yeah, good job there by Meg to trail the play, pick up the rebound, and put it back in.
Ball out front. Arlie guards the ball. Now it goes to the right wing. Taz knocks the ball loose. New Albany tracks it back down.
Ball back
now they throw it away, but they're going to say tapped by the Lady Braves. So all kinds of substitutions coming in now. Harley's out. Meg's out. Chloe's back in. There's a shot and a whistle and a foul. Did they get Ashlyn with that? I think Ashlyn looks shocked, so probably so. Yep, first on Ashlyn. So back to the free throw line goes New Albany, and they hit the first. Same. She's been the only one about to shoot free throws, I think.
Right.
Next one also good. So she hits a pair. The bulk of their points have come from the free throw line.
Right.
40-point lead for the Lady Braves. Still a minute 35 to go. Taz down the right side of the lane. Step up. Shot good. Split the defense. Got the layup. Backing her way in. Hands and a travel. And a turnover gives the ball back to the Braves. I'd have to go back and look at my records, but this may be a high for points and a half.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Like an NBA score. Lefty out front. Feeds Ashlyn in the left wing. Backing her way down. Lost the ball. New Albany trying to pick it up. Nobody can pick it up. And now Abby's going to foul. She waited too long to go to the floor.
Be 3 on Abby. She's going to come out. Who came in for her? We got Butler. We got Durham, Chloe, Crum. No, Abby didn't come out. Now she's coming out. Now Artie's coming in.
Artie's going to come back in. So basically one starter, and that's Chloe Gladwell on the floor right now. First free throw is good. Second free throw, no good.
Who shot that? Any idea?
I was watching see who's coming back on the floor. Look at Butler to the goal, and she's going to be fouled. Nope, not fouled. They're going to say just knocked it out of her hands. It's to be Braves basketball. Little spin move that time from.
Yeah.
Ball comes in. Out to Chloe in the right wing. Now off the screen, down the lane. Kicks it back out. Maddie's for 3, no good. She had a look at it, couldn't get it to go. If that ain't carrying the ball, I don't know
what going to get it up 41.
54-13, under a minute to go. Whistle and a foul. I think they got Maddie on that one. Let's see. Yep, number 3. So Durham picks up the foul.
Be Maddie's second.
And this 24, where's for them? Who is 24? I said it's not on my roster.
Nyla Buchanan.
Buchanan. She has lived at the free throw line.
Yes, she has. Did she shoot the first one already? I didn't see it.
Yeah, she missed the first one because they were on 13. So 1 or 2 of the boys Hollingsworth State Farm free throws, and it's
she's made like
still a 40-point lead.
8 or 9 attempts at the free throw line.
Chloe in the left wing, pass down low on the blocks, intended for Butler, and she's fouled. They're trying to go over her back to try and deny the pass. I like to get a look at that Ashlyn Butler posting up.
Yeah.
I mean, that's going to be something you're going to be dependent on Ashlyn to do next season.
Just a sophomore.
Free throws coming. First one on the way. Too strong. You know, Coach Middleton always told us back when she first was on the team, she's going to be a good one. And he was right. Next one. She gets the kick on that one. So 1 or 2 for Ashlyn Butler, and it's 55-14, 18 seconds to go here in the half. Buchanan down the lane, loses the ball, tips it back outside. Shot on the way, no good. 6 seconds to go. Butler gets it ahead for Crum, tried to, and it went through her hands with 0.3 seconds left. I don't think you can get a shot off.
No, I don't think so. We're going to have Coach Parsons, boys coach, join us at halftime. Maybe. Here he comes.
And the horn sounds to end the first half. Well, a slow start for the Lady Braves. We're missing point-blank shots under the goal, but the defense really turned on, and they ran away from them there in the second quarter to lead 55-14. Again, we think that may be a high number of points for the first half for the season. As Michael's might
Yeah,
take a little notice of.
If you want to do like a 30-second break, come back.
All right, we're going to send it back to studio for 30 seconds. We come back, we'll have the numbers, and we'll be joined by boys coach Parsons here momentarily. Back in 30, you're listening to Braves basketball.
On Fun 91.
Go County Braves basketball, halftime, girls action, and the Lady Braves lead the Lady Bulldogs of New Albany by a score of 55-14. Michael's got the numbers for us.
Yeah, first of all, for the Lady Bulldogs, 8 points for Nyla Buchanan. She's made 6 of those come to free throw line. She's 6 of 8 for the line. She's the leading scorer for the Lady Bulldogs. For the Lady Braves, 3 players in double figures. Kaisley Timms and Meg Moore both finished the first half with 19 each. 10 points for Claire Ray, 4 points for Arlie Cummings, and Lady Braves rolled during that first half.
All right, it's time to move into the Boys Farmers State Farm full court press, and we are joined by Braves coach Justin Parsons. And coach, big win last night. Got the ticket punched to the playoffs, and you're playing for seeding, and it's going to be tough tonight taking on the number 1 seed New Albany Bulldogs.
It's going to be tough, but yeah, you said it right. We punched our ticket, so but now we got a quick turnaround and got to play the number 1 team in our division, which is New Albany.
Tell us? I mean, we've seen them play again, but it's been a while. What is it that they do so well that makes them so tough?
Casey and I was talking, and they're hard to defend because they've got multiple players that can defeat you, that can beat you. They've got shooters, they got people who can rebound. So we've got a tall task in front of us tonight, but this is going to be the first night that we're actually at full strength playing them. Last 2 games that we played them, we've had 2 starters out. So I think hopefully, hopefully we can knock them in the mouth and do something special tonight.
Well, that's why playing this tournament at home. That's what you wanted,
Yeah.
So that you've got your opportunity. Basically, you're in the playoffs now, so it's gravy time from here on out. Anything you can get.
Nothing Nothing matters what went on during the season. Everything is, just
right.
Everything now is just, hey, let's play basketball, and I think we're playing better. We've won two games straight. We beat Corinth. We just beat South Pontotoc. So we're playing better basketball, and tonight we got to take care of the basketball. We got to watch our passes. Got to be able to handle their pressure. And,
we talked about the other night that this is the time of year to be playing your best basketball, and that's what's happening.
Yeah, we're playing better, and some guys are stepping up, getting more confidence, and so love seeing that. I love, we got another week when you got a young team, and that extra week of getting 3 extra games. That's huge. So hopefully, more than 3 games. Hopefully we can take care of business tonight, and I think we got a good shot if we can get into the finals. But tonight's going to be a totally different game than what I'm already calling it. It's going to be a totally different game than what we played them thus far this season. And so it's going to be a tough challenge. They're good. They're athletic. They're good.
These last 2 games, Corinth, to end the regular season, and then South Pontotoc last night. One thing, obviously, players contribute, different players, different things, but just a player that stood out to me against Corinth was Cooper Clark.
Yeah.
It just seemed like his effort, and he was just everywhere the ball was, Cooper was there. Last night, Luke Edwards seemed like, I don't know how many rebounds he had the first quarter, but he had a ton of rebounds. So you've had different players stepping up, maybe not a ton of points, but what they're doing outside of that is really affecting the game.
I think we had 3 or 4 finish at 7 points, and Kaysen finished at 28. But yeah, they're doing more than just scoring. They're getting involved in the game in other areas, like the hustle that Cooper Clark brings.
Right.
Edwards is rebounding, and the Paxton's doing his thing, and you've got Eli, being long and just being that guy who's a threat to block your shot. So
and he had some good looks. He just couldn't.
I never said it would not go in for him.
Soft shots just wouldn't fall. They just roll across.
He got some pretty good looks.
Yeah, he
just
did.
Didn't go in.
But one thing I like about Eli, that's a smiling dude when he's on the court. You can tell he is loving playing the game.
Yeah, he's loving it.
Yeah.
So you'll see him tonight, maybe run a little point guard.
Oh, right, all right. Hey, we kind of gave Coach Strickland an opportunity last night to do the same thing, talk about his seniors. You got Luke Edwards and Kaysen McNutt. Kind of talk about what their contribution over their time.
I will say Luke was a graduating junior. We've talked him into coming back.
He's coming back.
He's coming back.
So you're only losing one off this team.
I'm losing Kaysen.
Well, you lost enough last year. You're due to just lose one.
Yeah.
Well, good boy. That's big. That's big, yeah.
But Kaysen, I've known Kaysen ever since he was a 6th grader. I actually, when I came over here to Tishomingo County, and I started teaching at. I came here and taught science, and I went to the middle school and taught 6th grade. But that's where I actually met and knew Kaysen, which I knew him, playing basketball 7th, 8th grade, and he started ever since he was a 9th grader here.
Right.
Got all division in his 9th grader. So, and Kaysen helps me with the side hustle I do, cook a little crawfish, and Kaysen, me and Kaysen's like he's family.
That's good. Yeah.
So I'm gonna miss Kaysen. We've been through a lot. We've made the playoffs, I think, just about every year that he's been here, and we've had some great wins, and we've had our downs, but we've had a lot of ups, and it's gonna be emotional.
Yeah, he's
at the end of it.
I mean, his athletic ability. The hop he has with his size.
He turned it on last night, didn't he?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, there was one time he did a true finger roll.
Yeah.
We thought he was going to dunk the ball. And
I gave y'all some things I was looking for.
We talked about that.
I was like, get it to him in the corner, and what did I want him to do?
Yeah.
Attack it.
We could have just about took that text you sent us and we were checking it off.
Hey.
I was calling you Nostradamus because everything was happening on that list was happening in the game.
Yeah, because you talked about trying to get ahead early and then kind of slowing it down a little bit. And don't you love it as a coach when you have a game
slowing it down there for a little bit, and we ended up turning it over.
But don't you obviously when you put a plan together, your guys execute it,
it's
and
great.
it turns out it's great, isn't it?
It's fun. It's like they went odd front on us at the very end, and they called timeout, and I was like, hey, this is about to work. And Kaysen ended up getting that last layup. Right. They executed it. It's great when they execute it, but they're learning and they're becoming more consistent as players, and that's great to see and just to see them grow. And
they ought to be playing with a lot of confidence tonight.
I hope so. I hope
with the last 2 games they're playing at home too.
Yeah, I was telling Jacob, I was like, I hope they just obviously they're probably going to be a little tired because we don't have a lot of depth right now.
Right.
So I hope they fight through that mental part where you might feel a little tired and fatigued and so forth. But I'll go ahead and give y'all a little glimpse. If we can handle them jumping at us, they're going to jump, especially on the ball screens. If we can handle that and hit the counters to some options that we have and make the passes there, I think it's going to be a ball game.
Yeah. Yep.
So we've got a game plan. So we'll see. If they go man, we'll see if we can execute. If they go, we'll see that odd front possibly again 1-3-1. Like we did against South Pontotoc early on. We'll see if we can't, execute.
You mentioned about having a young team, and we talked about, graduating the 8 seniors last year, and you got a lot of players that started for the first time this year. What's just in the last minute we have here? When you look at the games, look at the practices, what's been the biggest area of improvement that you've seen as a team since game 1?
The culture of them understanding that. Our culture has changed, but just the understanding, like, hey, I've got to, maybe put a little bit work in or just focus a little bit more, and now stepping up because some of them, early on in the season, we actually had one that left us. They didn't have as much responsibility, but they kind of got thrown in the spotlight, and they had to step up, like Bryson Westbrook, Paxton,
right.
Edwards, Eli, Cooper, and we had our struggles early on.
Right.
And now you're seeing them kind of grasp it and take the reins themselves. And Kaysen's doing a good job of leading, and he's eventually going to hand them over, and these guys are going to take it, and we'll have another group come through. So just the leadership and them becoming leaders themselves.
Good deal.
All right, well, we're about ready to kick off the second half here for the girls. Coach, appreciate it. Good
girls
stuff.
Are playing good, aren't they?
Good stuff as always,
guys.
Yep. And good luck tonight. We definitely would like to see a win.
Absolutely.
Let's get it done.
Absolutely. Go get it.
All right, that's Braves basketball coach, head coach Justin Parsons. Good stuff as always. Tell you what, we're blessed with 2 coaches that are
good
great on the radio. Yeah.
Great interview.
I'm telling you. All right, we're back underway as the Lady Bulldogs start the 3rd quarter.
Starting 5 back out for the Lady Braves and the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Coach, you got to play. Now we got a timeout.
Timeout.
Maybe some
we got another bad ball?
Well, no. I'm thinking we need a towel or something. Or maybe the clock ain't running. I don't know.
Clock's running. I think we're going to get. Oh, the music stuck. The music was playing. I didn't even catch it.
We can't have that. We can't have music playing. It's a 40-point game. What do you mean having music playing? All right, back in action we go. Then there's a steal, and now a tie-up and a jump ball. It's going to be Braves basketball. Heaven forbid we should have music playing. Don't go to an NBA game. That music plays all the time. I don't see how coaches coach in the NBA. They don't, really. They just say, all right, here's the ball, go ahead and play. All right, ball comes back into Claire in the backcourt. Feeds Meg at the block. Now working off a screen, draws a double team. A lot of hammering going on. Circle around Claire. Back out. Taz to the goal. Spin. Shot on the way. Foul. And Taz will go to the line.
Yeah, she's able to spin left and spin right. I mean, that's just such a huge advantage.
That's what Taz is doing.
Yeah, that's right. Taz's are spinners, right?
That's it. Like little miniature tornadoes.
Second foul on Tatum.
First free throw. Good. We got off that bad rim down there.
Yeah, I'm always glad to see us get back on this end.
I'm willing to donate money to help replace this rim on this far side. Casely back at the line for second free throw. On the way. Good. Taz hits a pair of the Boys Hollingsworth State Farm free throws.
She missed those first three, and she's reeled off 5 in a row.
That's right. It just takes you a minute to get going. Out front, Gafford. Now on the left wing.
Braves, a little bit of 1-2-2.
Good practice. Now they force a turnover. You know, that's something you can take. You know, you're up 40-something points. You can practice stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, you never know when you're going to need it.
Right. You might need that before this year's out.
Because, you can practice it at practice, but it's not the same in a game environment,
You know, Coach, when I first met him this summer, he was telling me a story about using that particular zone that he had hardly ever used in a game where he came from, and they were behind by like 15 points in the second half, and that zone caused them to come back and win the game, Meg getting a little irritated down low.
Yeah.
Ball comes in. She's trying to post up. New Albany just, pushing. Ball comes into lefty, now down in the corner. Feet down low. Meg loses the ball. New Albany picks it up. Then Taz knocks it loose, and Claire picks it up. Going the other way, back and forth. Claire crosses half court, down the lane to the goal. Won't go. Taz with the rebound. She goes back up and scores. How she gets those shots off in that traffic is beyond me. Everybody in that lane was taller than her, and the shot just right in. 59-14. Ball out front. Taz tapped it. Tapped it all the way into the, we call that the parent section, I think.
The current parent section.
Yeah, current parent section as opposed to the past parents or the retired coaches section.
Or future parents.
That's the future parents is the student section, right?
There you go.
All right, ball comes in down low. Now back out front. They wanted a three, passed it up. Now in the corner, Gafford will fire up a three. And no good. And Meg with the rebound. Into the front court. Pull up three. Good.
That was Meg's answer right there.
That's where Meg talks the trash right there. That's in your face, get off of me.
She's been a little physical on, and she just okay.
And now they're just going to get Meg with a foul. That girl has been beating her to death down here, and Meg gets called the foul.
We do have the running clock.
Third on Meg. That ball comes in, pass down low, shot is good by Tatum. 62-16 now. Into the front court goes Claire. And that was a bad pass.
Yeah,
low pass.
Feet, yeah.
One of the few unforced turnovers we've seen out of the Braves in this game. Ball goes to the left wing. Cross court all the way into the corner. Now back out to the right wing. Tatum to the goal. And another whistle and a foul on the Taz.
I think that's Casely's first.
Wow.
That's a good sign.
Yeah. We need all postseason. That's what we need that. New Albany throws it in, comes into Tatum, and then she loses it out of bounds.
Yeah, good job there by Casely to tap it around and cause the New Albany player to knock it out of bounds.
And you're right, clock continues to run now, under 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Lefty down in the corner. Meg, 3 ball. Good again. That's just unbelievable.
I think Meg may be a little ticked off. What do you think?
I think you're right. Ooh, they were lining one up right there. Cross Gafford down low. Shot blocked out of there by Chloe. Gets it ahead to Lefty up the far sideline. All the way in the lane. Dumps down low. Taz, shot, foul. That's about the only way you can stop her.
She's going to go up strong. I mean, she's not really intimidated by anything inside. And
no matter how tall they are. How much she gets hacked. Kaisley at the line. 2 shots coming for the senior. Free throw. Good. Again, all free throws brought to you by Boyce Hoggensworth State Farm. Next one. That's also good. 67-16, 51-point lead for the Lady Braves. Ball comes in. There's a steal by Lefty. Quickly gets it ahead. Taz picks it up. And ball bounced really high. We've seen that out here right in front of us all day and they hadn't called it. It's amazing to me how you call it. I mean, generally to travel you need to have possession.
Yes.
And she never did have the ball. So ball comes in the corner, dump down low, spin move, walk, no call, gets the rebound, goes back up again, misses the shot. Meg with a big rebound for the Lady Braves. Abby, left wing now. Claire goes to the top. Now she's going to fire up a 3. Good. It is.
I mean, if you're going to back off of her, she's going to let it rip.
70-16. Things that make you scratch your head if you're the other team, right?
Yeah.
You're like, how in the world did this game get like this? Pass down low. Here comes the double team on the baseline. They pass out of it. Gafford's going to pull up for a long 2 and make it.
She's a good shooter. I remember her from previous games.
70-18. 25 seconds to go here in the quarter. Claire's going to pull it back. I think Coach told her just to hold it.
Yeah, we got 18 seconds.
Yeah. Ten seconds. Now they're going to play for the shot. Comes in the corner. There's Meg. 3 ball on the way. Oh, that went in and out. Taz with the rebound. Couldn't get the shot off. She was too far under the goal. She was trying to get Meg for another shot, but couldn't get it off, so the horn sounds to end the third quarter. 70-18 is your score here at the end of 3. We'll pause for 1 minute. We'll come back with fourth quarter action. Listen to Braves basketball.
On for 91.
Welcome back to Tishomingo County Braves basketball. All the starters are out now. Coach has brought in, you want to get all those names for us?
Yeah, we got Arlie Cummings. We got Crum is in there. Ashlyn Butler. Katie Methvin, and Arlie Cummings.
All right. So we got a whistle and a foul over the back on number 24. That's on.
Yeah, that's on Buchanan.
Yeah, that's her third. There's a 3 ball on the way short. Rebounded to Butler. Ashlyn now back out. Circles back to Arlie in the right wing. Off a screen from Crum. Arlie kicks it back out. Down the lane. Medford shot. No good. Rebound. Butler
rebound.
Put back up. Won't go. And New Albany finally gets the rebound.
Like you said, we've talked about Ashlyn before. I mean, she's got a bright future here these next couple of years. The way she hits the board. Oh, me.
That should have been a travel. It wasn't. So then the shot went up, hit the side of the backboard, and went out of bounds. The Braves get it back. Again, we got a running clock. 6:45. It'll keep going. The Braves with this 52-point lead. And now there's a steal in the backcourt. New Albany going to fire up a 3 on the way. No good. Rebound fought for and tie-up jump ball. Possession will go back to the Braves.
We're going to hang around. We got boys action coming up after this game.
You can tell that the going to the floor after the ball is a well-taught thing because it don't matter who you bring in, it still happens.
Right.
If Katie Method's on the ball's on the floor, she's on the floor with them. So
And that's, from a coach's standpoint, that's intentional, right? I mean, that's like you said, that's you talk about culture. I mean, and we've seen everybody do it. Whether you, like you said, a starter, a bench player, whatever, JV player, don't matter. Ball's on the floor in front of you, you're going on the floor.
Yeah, go get it. So Buchanan, right wing, now back to the left. Now cross-court pass, dump down low, shot on the way, no good, and Braves with a rebound. Butler gets it ahead.
Oh, too much gas on that one.
She aired one over Arlie. She had her going down the near sideline for an easy touchdown.
Overthrew
her.
Incomplete.
70-18, 5:20 to go in this ball game. Lady Braves will be in the championship game. That'll be coming up Friday. Let's see, that should be the 7 o'clock game, right? I'm pretty sure.
I think so.
Because the boys' championship game will be following that at 8:30. So the girls will play Friday night.
Play the winner of South Pontotoc and Corinth.
That's it.
We will play later on tonight.
Right, coming up after our boys play, they'll be in action. There's a shot, no good. Rebound, put back up, no good. Medford in there fighting again, and it's going to go off her and out of bounds.
She's aggressive. She ain't the tallest player, but she's kind of like a Clara Ray. She's in there fighting for it.
So New Albany got to get somebody to throw the ball in. There we go. Right under the backboard. Ball comes in out in the wing. Down the lane, good hands that time. Ball already knocked it loose, but it goes right to the New Albany player. Shot no good. Butler again with the rebound. Ashlyn out there battling.
Oh, what a move.
Ashlyn going all the way to the goal and gets fouled.
What a move. A little hesitation. She took one step back like she was backing it out, then turned on the gas and got fouled. So she'll shoot a couple.
So the sophomore going to the free throw line. 2 shots for Ashlyn Butler. Halfway through the fourth. First one, good. 71-18. They have turned on the air conditioner. I feel that.
Hey, we'll take it.
We'll
go from ice storm to 70 degrees.
That's amazing. I know it. Ashlyn's next free throw on the way. Good. Pair of free throws from the sophomore.
She's 3 for 4 from the line. All 3 of her points coming from the free throw line.
All the free throws brought to you by Boyce Farnsworth State Farm in Iuka. 3.5 to go, fourth quarter.
Braves staying in that zone. We've also had Ansley Feltman check in for the Lady Braves.
And went out, I think, was Maddie Durham. What a steal. Arlie just took it right off the top of her head, takes it all the way to the goal, lays it in. And now Coach is going to take another. He's going to take one of his quick timeouts so we can bring in some more subs.
Yeah, Sophie Northington's going to come in and Kiora Clemens.
And Ashlyn Butler's going out, and also Katie Medford's going out. Katie's not going out. She may come back in here in a minute. She's at the scorer's table already. Cross-court pass. Off the dribble. Shot on the way. Rims out. No good. New Albany gets the rebound. Turnaround shot. No good. And the ball picked up by Arlie. Arlie finds another gear. Goes all the way to the goal. Lays it in.
Man, you're right. She hit the turbo.
And here comes another timeout. We got more. There's so many players in and out.
Yeah, Artie's going to come out. Well, she's probably maybe done for the night but she got 8 points. Good job by the junior.
76-18.
Crum checks back in.
So Crum.
Madison McCollum's in the game.
Northington. McCollum. I think that's everybody.
And Feltman, yeah.
Feltman, yeah. Ball in the corner. 3 on the way. Good.
The 13 is London Berry.
76-21. 2:20 to go in the ball game. Feltman going to call for the travel.
I thought she got fouled.
I thought she was being hammered a little bit. And now Sophie's going out, and coming back in is Chloe Crum. Or not Chloe Crum, but Katie Medford's back in. Under 2 to go. Ball comes in the corner. Now they dump down low.
Oh.
And how is that a foul?
Come
on. There's a running clock with 1:45 to go in a 76-21 game, and the defender's standing there with their hands straight up, not moving, and you call a foul. Things that make you go, Free throw is no good.
It's Barkley for the Lady Bulldogs.
Next free throw is good. So she hits 1 or 2 of the Boys Hallware State Farm free throws. A minute 15 to go in this ball game. Medfin feeds into the corner. Backing her way down. Was that Feldman? Who had the ball? I couldn't see the official having the ball. But they lost the ball nonetheless, and the Braves are going to come back out of there with it going the other way now.
And then they say it went out of bounds off the Braves.
I think it was Clemens that had it down there. So New Albany will throw it in. Spin move, shot, up and good. Basket by Barkley. Medfin now in the corner. Northington, Sophie going strong to the goal, and she's fouled. They're going to say on the floor, no free throws, and this may be pretty much the last play. We're down to 20 seconds with a running clock. 76-24, Lady Braves cruising to this semifinal win. Will move to the championship game on Friday night. Sophie backing her way down. Good bounce pass, shot no good, and the ball goes out of bounds, and that should do it. Lady Braves are going to get the win by a final score of 76-24. That is win number 22 on the season. They go to 22-2 overall, and they have now won 18 games in a row, and 1 down, 6 to go if you're the Lady Braves.
That's it.
You got numbers?
Time to look at the numbers. Time to crush the numbers brought to you by Spark CPA Firm. We appreciate them sponsoring our halftime and final game stats of both the boys and the girls. And in this opener for tonight, the Lady Braves have the big win. First of all, for the Lady Bulldogs, leading the way is Buchanan with 8. 5 points for Barkley, 4 points for Tatum, 3 for Berry, and 2 for Madeline Gafford. The Lady Braves, 3 players in double figures, actually led by 2 players, Casey Timms and Meg Moore, both with 25, and 13 points for Clara Ray, 8 points for Arlie Cummings.
All right, Lady Braves win it by a final score of 76-24. We're going to sit back in the studio for about 10 minutes. When we come back, it'll be boys action as they take on the number 1 seeded New Albany Bulldogs coming up in about 10 minutes. Listen to Braves basketball
on Fun 91.
Welcome back to Tishomingo County Braves basketball. Boys action just underway here in the semifinals. It's the number 1 seeded New Albany Bulldogs and the number 5 seed Tishomingo County Braves, who pulled off the upset last night, knocking off South Pontotoc, but now they get the number 1 seed, and they've quickly run out to a 6-0 lead here.
Yeah, New Albany kind of got a couple turnovers on the full court pressure and got that 6-0 lead.
Now drive and a shot that's going to go off his leg. Last touch, they're going to say, by a Braves player, so it's still going to stay with the Bulldogs. 6-0, just a couple minutes into this first quarter. Pass down low, spin, shot, good, and a foul. Man. You know, they're not overly tall, but they are overly athletic. How about that?
Yeah, and that's the second foul on Eli Klingen.
He's going to have to come out, and that's going to bring DeAndre Mitchell into the game for the first time. In for Klingen. And Harden at the free throw line misses the free throw, and Cooper Clark with the rebound. Braves looking for their first points of the game. They get into the front court, pass down low, now back out front. Clark tries to,
just quick.
Yeah, tried to feed it down low to Westbrook. And now what a move.
Sky hook.
That was a Euro step into a sky hook.
By Isaiah Simpson.
And he scores. It is 10-0. The Braves, Edwards out front. Now to McNutt. Off the screen from Clark. Now bullet pass. Looking, driving baseline. Turnaround jumper, shots blocked. And then dribbling it off their leg was Cameron Ray, and the Braves get it back, catch a little break. Braves throw it in, comes in, driving baseline to the goal, and a foul going to be called on New Albany is.
Yeah, good strong move there by Kaysen to go in and draw the contact.
So they put the foul on, first foul on New Albany.
Yeah, that's going to go on.
How's that not a shooting foul?
I thought it was.
I mean, he was in the air going to the goal. Things again. Yeah, fouls on Harden. McNutt, right wing, driving, cuts off, now back out to Clark. Clark off the dribble, looking for a backdoor cut, it's not there. There's a one-handed floater in the way, no good. Mitchell with a rebound, put back, it won't go. And Braves players getting knocked to the ground, and New Albany going 4-on-2 the other way. Tried to pass down low, and it hit the rim. It's just, it's constant motion with them, and then right before they score, they kind of slow down just for a second. You ever notice that?
Yeah.
That's why they get the good shots, and they get the layups, but they kind of tone down that massive confusion quickly. Kaysen gets a shot down low and scores. Braves finally on the board. Halfway, it took them almost 4 minutes to get that first basket.
Yeah,
they've got to get them going.
Good job of the pump fake there by Kaysen to make the layup.
Ball down low, baseline jumper, good. Isaiah Simpson with the basket. It is 14-2.
You can see that one.
I couldn't either. Braves scored, but I couldn't tell who it was.
I think it was McNutt.
We had a bunch of people in front of us. And now Mitchell draws a charge.
Good job there by DeAndre.
The Braves trying to climb back in this thing. And again, Nostradamus coach over, you got to survive the first part of this game.
That's what he said.
Yeah, he's right. Mitchell to the goal, shot was blocked. Wow. Harden he was in the air.
Yeah, they're just, like you said,
they're just kind of hovered there for a minute too.
They don't have any really big size. They're all about the same size when you think about it, height-wise, but they all can jump.
They take it to the goal, missed the shot, tip no good, tip again no good, and finally Westbrook gets the rebound. Up ahead to McNutt, down the lane, floater, good.
Nice.
Braves on a little run here. (14-6) now. 3 minutes to go, first quarter. Long three on the way, short. And Clark with a rebound. Braves can
I think you
make a statement right here.
Kind of get their way back in this thing if they can score here.
McNutt to the goal, hangs, scores. And a timeout by New Albany.
What a run by the Braves.
Coach Parsons is fired up. It is 14-8. It was 12-0.
Right.
Braves on an 8-2 run to get back in this thing, and we got timeout on the floor. We'll keep it right here. Winner of this game will play the winner of Corinth and North Pontotoc. That game will come up tonight about, I think that's an 8:30 game.
I think, yeah, so it's a late game.
Yeah. And following this game will be Corinth and
South
Pontotoc girls.
Yep.
And the winner of that will play the Lady Braves on Friday night at 7 o'clock.
So if the boys win tonight, they'll play the 8:30 game Friday night. If they lose, they'll play the 5:30 game on Friday.
I think I got this figured out.
I believe so.
All right, New Albany coming out of the timeout, walking it up the floor. Coach got his point across, I'm sure. Down to the left wing. Off the dribble. Pull-up shot, good, and a foul. Boy, that hurt you right there.
Man, what a Simpson. He'll go to the free throw line for an and one.
So Isaiah Simpson hits the shot. He's going to try for the old-fashioned three. Free throws brought to you by Boys Hollingsworth State Farm in Iuka. Free throw on the way is good. So Braves go back down by 9. New Albany is led by as many as 12. Braves get it up. Mitchell. Turnaround shot up. It won't go. And rebound to Simpson. And he's going to be fouled by Clark. Probably a good foul right there.
Yeah, that stopped the run off.
Paxton Markle's going to come in, and Mitchell's going to go out. Got some good minutes out of DeAndre.
Yeah, absolutely.
So New Albany up by 9 with the ball. 2 minutes to go, first quarter. And he lost the ball. Just nonchalant. Kaysen going all the way to the goal. Lays it in.
Kaysen McNutt with 10 points.
And Braves have 10 points.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. Kaysen has scored all the Braves points. Isaiah, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound taken down by that man, Luke Edwards again. Kaysen, left wing. Pull-up jumper on the way, no good. Again, Clark with the rebound. Back to McNutt. Now to Edwards, top of the circle. Backdoor cut to McNutt. Went through his hands, but ended up right to Markle. Now to McNutt. He tried to pass down low, goes back. Now Markle for 3. In and out, no good. And they're going to get a push off on Westbrook on the rebound. Said he was trying to clear space to get the rebound. So what? Oh,
it's a fifth foul.
Yeah, so we're going to shoot free throws.
They're trying to figure out who's supposed to shoot it. They don't remember.
Yeah. I guarantee you the guy they're sending down the free throw line is their best free throw shooter.
And may or may not have been the guy that got fouled.
Possibly not. If he misses any of these 2 free throws, I'll be highly shocked. First one. Right down through the middle.
It was me. I got fouled.
Yeah. Back to an 8-point lead again, 18-10. Next one. That's good too. Just like I thought.
Yeah.
A couple of free throws and the lead back to 9 with 1:10 to go here in the first quarter. Braves just airmailed that one.
Yeah.
That was I don't know where that was going. And now whistling a foul on the floor on Markle.
Braves made that run and then kind of ran out of gas. I see the South Pontotoc Lady Cougars making their way across the way to the locker room.
Free throw is no good. Well, he wasn't the one. Well, he may have been the one that actually got fouled a while ago. Next one. Good. So 1 out of 2 for Hardin. And it is 19-10. Still 1:01 to go here in the quarter. Free throws brought to you by Boyce Hogwarts State Farm in Iuka. Quickly get it up the floor. Clark to the goal. Lays it in.
Move by Cooper Clark. Let Braves break the press.
Got to get back. 3 on the way. No good. They said 2, but he missed it anyway. Rebound in the hands of New Albany. Now they'll fire up another 3, and that one's nothing but the bottom.
What a shot by Bailey.
Got 2 Baileys out there. One's in the 8th grade and one's a junior. Sound like something we had for the girls at one time, don't it?
Yeah.
So 10-point lead for New Albany. Braves in the right wing, driving baseline. Clark cut off. Now he turns it on again. Spin, shot, good. What'd they call?
Call walking.
Oh. There's a special amount of traffic in front of us tonight. I've missed half the shots.
15 seconds to go here in the quarter.
There's a 10-point lead. Bulldogs trying to hold for the last shot here as we go under 10 to go in the first. Pull up and a shot stripped with 3.3 to go.
Yeah, good job there by Markle.
Yeah, good hands. New Albany throwing in with 3.3 to go. That's an eternity. Comes in. Now they can fire up a three. No good. And the first quarter comes to an end. Well, it was a game of runs, really, in the first quarter. New Albany off to an early 10-0 lead, led 12-2. Braves ran off 8 straight, and then New Albany has run off another 8 straight. So it's back to a 10-point lead now as the Bulldogs lead here at the end of one by a score of 22-12. We'll pause for 1 minute. We'll come back with second quarter action. Listen to Braves basketball.
Oh, Fun 91.
Welcome back to Tishomingo County Braves basketball. Second quarter action underway. New Albany with the ball in a 10-point lead. Braves made a little bit of run, but New Albany answered it back. Now they take it strong to the goal. And
man, what a strong move.
Going to the left hand.
By the other Bailey.
Yeah. That's the 8th grader. How scary is that? Scary, scary. There goes McNutt to the goal, scores, and draws the foul.
Nice move, Kaysen. Man.
So Kaysen got 12 of our 14?
Yes.
That's not dominating anything of any kind, is it? He's trying to make it another one. He does. He adds the Boys Hollingsworth State Farm free throw. And Casey McNutt with 13 of the Braves' 15 points, and they're back in single digits again, down by 9. Pass out front. 1 to 3. Braves come out. Clark playing the ball. Now to the goal. Hangs. Shot no good. Clark with a rebound. Good job by Cooper. Defending and rebounding. There goes Kaysen all the way to the goal. Lays it in. And he draws the foul. Talk about finding a gear. I think he would have dunked that if he hadn't got fouled.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was his intention because, I mean, he was flying. That whole left side of the floor opened up, and he just, I mean, exploded to the goal. He was way above the rim when he got fouled, and he just dropped it in. So looking for a point, and he hit the free throw. Casey McNutt was 16 of the Braves' 18 points. We still got 7 minutes to go in the first half.
Wow, have yourself a game there, Mr. Casey McNutt.
Lead is back down to 6. Again, like I said, this has been a game of runs.
Yeah, if he kind of get us, now the Braves a little half-court trap.
Just show them something different. Long three is
wow.
Good. Well, that ain't what you was hoping for. Ray with the basket, a 3. The lead goes back to 9 again. Left wing. Now back down into the corner. Markle, 3 on the way, short. And New Albany with the rebound. He kind of had to force that one a little bit. He really couldn't step into it. That's why the ball come up short. Now they pass down low. Shot in the rain, no good. And Westbrook with the rebound. He has his pocket picked. And then a shot in the lane is blocked by the Braves. And Casey McNutt gets the rebound. Dump down low. Layup is good by Markle.
Braves hanging tough.
That's what I was going to say. Hanging around. Down the lane. Kicks it out in the corner. Now back out top of the circle. Off the dribble. Down. Hangs. Shot blocked from behind by McNutt. Picked up by Westbrook. Got Markle with him. Westbrook pull up floater. Won't go.
How'd that not go in?
27-20. New Albany with a 7-point lead and the ball. There's a walk. We see that a lot in the girls' game. We might as well see it in the boys'
too. There you go.
Tell you what, Braves are a 3 right here from being only down 4.
Tell you, that's
against this team, and actually after getting down, 10-0 at one time. And
yeah, it would have been easy kind of fold the 10 early.
14-2 was the biggest lead. Westbrook now back out front, swinging around. Markle. Now to McNutt. Now to Westbrook in the corner. New Albany's
working against his zone.
Yep. It's a matchup zone. It kind of turns into partial man. Bad pass. Braves are able to track it back down, though. Feet down low. Clark strong to the goal. Lays it in. What good ball movement that time to recover from what could have been a disastrous possession.
Exactly.
5-point lead now for New Albany. Braves hanging tough, and there's a steal. Up ahead, Markle to the goal, and they call it double dribble.
Yeah, he did. He did double dribble, trying to get the ball in the hand he wanted it in, and double dribble.
Well, that would have took it down.
Absolutely.
That would have took it down to a 3-point lead. 27-22. 5-point lead for New Albany. Fake the three to the goal. Missed the shot. Braves with a rebound. I thought we might have intimidated him that time.
I think
so. Casing up the middle of the floor. Going to pull up three on the way. Oh, in and out, no good. Too long a rebound. Went over the Braves, Westbrook. And New Albany going the other way. And I think McNutt's going to get the foul.
Yeah, they're going to call it on Casing. His first.
Fouls have been, not bad. It's been a fairly clean played game. Now shot no good and a foul. One thing I've noticed about Harden is he is constantly using his offhand. He's clearing space. He's slapping it at defenders' hands, and he's getting away with it. I'm sure Coach is talking to him right now about that. Because it happened 3 times that possession. Free throw is good. Back to a 6-point lead now for New Albany. Still almost half the quarter to go. Next one. Good. 29-22. New Albany with a 7-point lead. The 1-seed Bulldogs versus the 5-seed Braves in the semifinals of this division tournament. McNutt passes up the three. Now cross-court pass. There's a three on the way. Oh, too strong. Boy, when you're trying to pull the upset, that's shots you need to fall right there.
Yeah.
Edwards had a good look, just couldn't get it to go now. So that's what you worry about. Other end, it's three on the way, no good, but they rebound and lay it in just like that. You're back down 9. You got it all the way down to 5, and then you missed a shot, and then you got a foul, and it just kind of snowballed from there. So Coach Parsons is going to get a timeout. 3:26 to go here in the half. 31-22. New Albany with the lead. Back in 30 seconds. This is Braves basketball.
Home for 91.
What bathroom? Tishomingo County Braves basketball. 3:26 to go here in the first half. And the Bulldogs lead the Braves 31-22. Braves got it down to a 5-point lead with the ball. It was 27-22. Had the ball, had a chance, and got whistled for a foul. And since then, New Albany has run off 2 baskets to build the lead back to 9, 31-22. So Braves need an answer right here. Edwards back to Westbrook in the right wing. Now Clark back out. Westbrook. McNutt in the corner. Now Westbrook Edwards for 3 is too strong. And rebound taken down by Harden for New Albany. Ball left wing now down into the corner. Off the screen, comes across to Ray. He drives to the goal, and his shot's blocked by Clark, and he is fouled. Cooper's going to pick up the foul, and that's going to send Ray to the free throw line. First one on the way is good. So we've got 1 free throw for Ray. He's got another one, and he got a foul on Cooper Clark. Okay. By the way, that's my pen. Next free throw is good. So Ray hits a pair of free throws, and the lead is 11. And now there's another steal down low. New Albany blowing all the way down the floor, lays it in. And just like that, they built their biggest lead of the game.
I mean, yeah, it took a lot of effort for the Braves to get back with that almost a 2-possession game. But Casey McNutt still
he just doing all he can to keep the Braves in this game. Oh, they just drive down the lane by Bailey. He tries to dunk it, miss it. Rebound is picked up by Harden, and he lays it in. The last 3 or 4 minutes of this quarter have not been kind to the Braves. McNutt, turn around, shot on the way, won't go, and rebound is taken down by the Bulldogs. Under 2 to go in the quarter. Slowing it down now. Here's Ray, and then he finds another gear, but he walked first. He wanted to make the pass that wasn't there, and he tried to kind of locked it up.
Yeah.
He still skidded after he locked it up, I think.
Trying to put on the brakes, his tire didn't hold.
That's it. So Braves with a chance to cut into this lead again, down by 13. Biggest deficit they've had in this game.
They're just going to face guard Gayson, they said.
Well, yeah, you can't hardly blame them. Klingen's come back in the game. Westbrook down low. Klingen layup good. Good job for the lanky Mr. Klingen down low in the lane. 3 from the wing is good. Check it from the corner.
Bailey's second three.
Bailey again. It's bad when you got 2 Baileys and you got one of them is the older Bailey and one of them is the younger Bailey who's not even in high school. 43-26, 17-point lead, under a minute to go. Clark to the goal, and if you could call 2 fouls right, that'd been the one. I mean,
he's like a pinball.
That's exactly right. He pinballed off one and into the other. The bad part is they still, after all that, not even say a shooting foul. Ball comes into Klingen, now to Clark, right wing, looking for McNutt, nothing doing. Westbrook takes a handoff. Now he loses the ball, gets it back, and walks.
Yeah, couldn't get his hand on it, get the hold of it, and control it, so it's a walk.
I think we've seen from this officiating crew tonight, we've seen more double dribbles, walking, palming than we've seen in a month.
No doubt.
I'm not saying that they aren't doing it, but usually it's not kind of called that close. You know what I'm saying? 3 on the way, no good. Strong rebound. They'll kick out for another 3 on the way and drains it.
Man, New Albany shoots the 3 well, do they not?
43-26. Yeah, they do.
Yeah, no. Cameron Ray threw up a land shark there when he made that 3.
Did he really? Clark's 3 is blocked, and New Albany gets the rebound, and the first half is going to come to an end. The second quarter was not kind to the Braves as they tried to get back in and actually did get back in it, but then New Albany on a run. Finish it off as they lead 43-26. They actually outscored the Braves 21-14 in that second quarter, and they built the big lead. You got some numbers?
Yeah, the halftime stats courtesy of crunching the numbers with Spark CPA firm for the Bulldogs. Leading the way, Isaiah Simpson. He's got 9. 2 players with 8. That's Cameron Ray and Demarion Bailey. 7 points for DeCorian Harden and 2 points for Tristan Parker. For the Braves, man, what a half for Casey McNutt with 18. 4 points for Cooper Clark and 2 points for Eli Klingen.
All right, so the Braves are going to have to mount a comeback in the second half as they trail 43-26 here in this semifinal of the division tournament. We'll be back in about 10 minutes with second half action. You're listening to Braves basketball.
On for 91.
Welcome back to Tishomingo County Braves basketball. Tell you, Tish County knows how to put on a tournament. And if nothing else, the food in the hospitality room, man, is worth coming for.
It is soup and chili nut, and I'm just going to say, Mikey Shea can make some crawfish chowder. Chowder, not crowder, chowder.
He's got more different things in there.
Man.
There was taco soup, homemade soup, potato soup, sandwiches, cookies, desserts, you name it. you know, if they had, I told them they needed to have that all year. If they had that all year, we'd weigh 300 pounds.
Yeah.
Coach Strickland said he'd weigh 5. All the way to the goal. McNutt lays it in. Braves with a good start.
Yeah, Jason just kind of
whoa,
picking up where he left off.
Here comes the ball flying over to me. Good hands for me. Saved us. Would have spilled our dues. Can't have that. Braves get the ball back after that crazy pass that I stopped. Ball comes in. Westbrook, left hand. Or left wing, left hand.
Left hand, left wing.
Left wing, same thing. Now back out to McNutt. Braves down by 15.
Yeah, Braves got to cut into this lead. I mean, you know, there's not a 15-point shot you can make.
Your goal right here is to get it down to single digits by the end of the quarter.
Yeah.
McNutt to the goal. Scores!
Oh.
These officials know not continuation.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the inconsistencies that we see is
one crew, you can walk from here to the goal. You know, and I know for a fact that a point of emphasis among officials this year from the Athletic Association was the continuation.
Right.
Some of them didn't get the memo.
I mean, if you're in the act of the shooting process, right, it should be a shooting foul.
3 from the wing on the way, no good. Rebound fought for, scramble on the floor, and a jump. What's a quick jump ball
that was
whistle?
A fast, very fast jump ball.
So alternate possession goes back to New Albany. As they lead by 15, 6:45 to go. Winner of this game plays the winner of the nightcap tonight, which is Corinth and North Pontotoc. And the game following this one, there's a pass and a basket by Simpson. Lead goes back to 17 again.
I haven't seen the records. Did anybody beat New Albany in division this year?
I don't think so. I'm trying to.
I mean, they look like a very solid team.
Oh, they are well-rounded, shoot the ball well, rebound well, play good defense.
Oh, nice job by Eli. Oh.
Boy, we almost wiped out the retired coaches section.
And the water cooler section, which could have been a disaster. The retired coaches would have been wet.
That's right. That is right. All right, so Braves get to throw it in. That was 2 New Albany players hightailing it that way. Hey, as long as they stay on that side of the floor, I got no problem with it.
Last thing we need to do is set up by the water cooler, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. 3 on the way is good.
Luke Edwards.
We need a few more of those. Start chipping away. That gets it back down to 14. Like I said, you got to get it into single digits before the quarter ends. Spin, hang, score. How do you stop that?
That's just a tough move there. I mean, you know, if your Braves think, hey, go to zone, but they shoot the 3 ball so well.
Yeah. Yeah, they find the middle of that zone, then they'll kick out to the open wing. There's Edwards again. Oh, in and out. Boy, that would have been big right there. That would have cut it back down to 13. Now it's 16, and going the other way, they throw it away.
Yeah, pass too high there on the baseline.
That helps.
Yeah. Yeah, any turnover we can get, we'll take it.
Walking across is McNutt. Now he burns 2 off the dribble, and he hangs, and he gets.
He got a foul?
He got hammered on the arm. Really? And then they call a blocking on that end.
Wow. Going to get Luke for the foul.
See, that's a 4-point play. I mean, there's no doubt he went across his arm down here. I mean, you could see it plain as day.
I mean, how else can you explain where the ball went, right? Luke's kind of holding that left wrist, or got it jammed up on that play before.
Free throw on the way is good. Coach Parker's asking the same thing about this on this end.
Yeah.
Free throw, good. So a pair of Boys Hollingsworth State Farm free throws for New Albany. And they lead by 18, the biggest lead of the game. Mitchell lost the ball. Trying to back his way in, lost the ball. New Albany all the way to the goal, lays it in. They're up by 20. 51-31. Still got 4.5 minutes to go, but you got to start getting some stops, and you got to turn those stops into points. Pull-up jumper by McNutt, and coach wants a timeout. 4:19 to go here in the third quarter. 51-33. New Albany leads. Back in 1 minute. You're listening to Braves basketball.
On for 91.
Coming out of the break, New Albany drives baseline and gets a tough shot, but an easy layup. And then going quickly back the other way, Cooper Clark's going to be fouled.
Yeah, Cooper taking it down the lane, a little spin move. Didn't make the basket, but he'll go the line.
Actually, they're going to call something a shooting foul for a change, which has been a rare thing. So Cooper going to the line, 2 shots. Foul was on Simpson, his first. Cooper's first free throw rims out.
Only the 3rd free throw for the Braves this game.
Well, next free throw good. So 1 out of 2 of the boys Hollingsworth State Farm free throws. We have not had a lot of drives to the goal. But when we have, and it's been a foul, it hasn't been called a foul.
New Albany's 10 for 12 from the line.
Braves coming out with a half-court trap and don't get anything, but then finally do as McNutt with the steal, going to the goal, scores. Boy, that was a heck of a move right there by Casey McNutt. And now he's going to pick up the foul.
Yeah, he back-tapped him, and ref said he got contact. I don't know if
hear that? He said, but you don't call this down here. That's what I want to. I mean, this one down here on this end was clear a foul. Wasn't even close to not being a foul. Oh, walk.
Yeah, jump ball actually tied it up, so it'll be Braves ball.
Well, we'll take the alternate possession. Up the floor. Over to Edwards in the right wing. 3 minutes to go in this third quarter. Braves trying to chip away. Looking to go down low. Out front. Now they hand it off. McNutt slows it down. Braves need a good look at it right here. Edwards. Now to Klingon. Pass down low. McNutt. Turn around. Good. Man.
Case of McNutt. I mean, he's not only making shots, he's making tough shots.
That's right. That's what a good player does. It don't matter. I mean, there's no easy shots in the next level. And he can definitely play the next level.
Oh, absolutely. What in the world?
They call us for a Euro step. That guy's walking from here to China.
Yeah. Wow.
Just not consistent. He's going to need, Kaysen may have to have an IV when this game's over. Has he been off the floor?
No.
How many points has he got now?
Give me a minute.
He's going to the line with 2 shots right here in the third quarter with 2 minutes exactly to go in the third.
He got 26.
Well, he's about to have 27. Is it good? Looking for 28 coming up with these boys Hollingsworth State Farm free throws. On the way. That one rimmed out. So he makes 1 or 2. Casey McNutt with 27 of the Braves' 39 points. That's unbelievable. Braves a little 3/4 court trap that time. New Albany breaks it, and they get down low. What ball movement. I mean, they end up with a layup. 3 guys touch the ball in the lane.
Yeah. Just good execution there by the Bulldogs.
McNutt walking it up. Swings to the right wing. Edwards dumps it over. Backing his way in. There's Clark. Back to McNutt, firing a three. Too strong. And good job blocking out that time by Bailey. Bailey cross court. Three ball on the way. Too strong. And Markle with a rebound. Still an 18-point lead. Under a minute to go now. Edwards for three. Good.
Luke Edwards with his second three of the night. He got 6 points.
Down to 15. Running out of time in this quarter, though, to get that single digits you'd like to see. Give and go, layup good.
Yeah, Braves had to collapse on the ball, and it left Bailey open under the rim.
You know, it hurts. What hurts you in against a team like this, it's kind of like, you know, what we talk about other teams facing when they face the Lady Braves. When you face a team like this, it is hard to match up one-on-one defensively. And so you're forced to double or trap or something like that. And then the good teams are going to find ways to score and find that open man.
Yeah, I mean, at halftime they had, 3 players, 9, 8, 7, at half. I mean, that's just when you got 3 players that can score. Oh!
Lob comes in the lane to McNutt. He didn't dunk it, but he just went up in the air, caught the ball, and shot it wide
all in one motion.
And scored. Ball into the corner. Braves do a better job getting back this time, but they still leave out the left wing open for three. No good. Rebound is going to go out of bounds with 0.6 of a second left.
You got to be a catch and shoot.
How about a full length of the court lob?
Can't dribble.
But yeah, no dribbling when it's a half a second. So third quarter comes to an end, and the Braves, who trailed 43-26 at half, trail 59-44 here at the end of the third quarter. Actually, the Braves outscored New Albany in that quarter. So 59-44, 15-point deficit for the Braves as we get ready for fourth quarter action. We'll come back in 30 seconds with the fourth quarter. You're listening to Braves basketball.
On Fun 91.
Welcome back to Braves basketball. We've played 3 quarters here in this semifinal matchup between the New Albany Bulldogs and the Tishomingo County Braves.
Yeah, I think if the Braves are going to have a chance here, they got to make a run early in this quarter to get it in single digits.
You got to get stops. You got to get stops, and that's got to turn into points.
Yeah.
That's what when we've got stops, it hadn't turned into points. Or we get points and then don't get a stop. So that's, works both ways. Look at that, all the way to the goal on the floor. They don't give, I'll give them this consistent. They don't give continuation shots to anybody.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, they have consistently called it that way.
Yep.
Even though we may not agree that it's the right way, but they've been consistent with it.
Yep, there's the ball. Try to go down on the baseline, and Markle knocks it loose and goes out of bounds. Still Bulldog basketball. Just underway, fourth quarter. Now Strong to the goal.
Man,
they don't miss when they get down about the block area. They don't miss.
It's a bucket.
61-44. Casey McNutt goes over 30 points now. Your score sheet from McNutt looks like a scratch pad.
I'm working a math problem anymore. I'm going to take up another block.
61-46, 7:10 to go in the game. New Albany with the lead. Shot no good. There's a stop. But you got to turn it into points. That's why you chip away. Clark. Uh-oh. Woo, we were about to head for the hills. That ball was coming our way.
I don't know who scored that one.
That was 3.
Yeah, of course it was.
Yeah.
Bailey.
Down 17 again. Edwards, 3 on the way. Oh, just short. And Bailey with the rebound. Quickly up the floor. That was a bullet.
Yeah, that was a fast ball outside.
That was like just a bit outside. That was that kind of fastball. That's the kind of fastball that knocks the mascot off the horse.
Absolutely.
3 from the wing on the way is an air ball. kind of forced that one, and New Albany with the rebound. Up 63-46, 6:20 to go.
Offensive foul.
Well, we've been talking about both games, how their players are, use that offhand to clear space. Finally, somebody called it. So Braves get it back, down by 17. Need some baskets. Time becoming a factor here in the fourth quarter. Clark looking to go back door. Now McNutt comes out, takes the ball. Now back to Clark. Check out. Back to Edwards. Now to McNutt. His shot just grazes the rim and is rebounded by Harden. Casey's got to be getting tired.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, he's like fully just on adrenaline right now.
Oh, no doubt.
Shot up, no good, but a foul. They do a great job of isolating players against other players and then taking them to the goal.
Yeah.
Half the time, though, they get the shot, but when they don't get the shot, they get fouled.
Foul goes on Bryson Westbrook of the Braves, his third.
I could hear Coach last time out. Talking about taking charges.
Yeah,
and I don't know that we've done. I don't think we've took a charge.
Yeah, there was just the one offensive foul at half court, but not a charge.
Yeah. First free throw on the way is good by Ray.
He is 5 for 5 from the free throw line.
He is the man. Lines up the next one. It's on the way. In and out, no good.
It works for opposing players too, don't it?
Edwards with the rebound. 64-46, McNutt banks it in. Casey McNutt. He will be the only departure off this team, as we found out from Coach Parsons. Even though we talked about 2 seniors, but in theory we were wrong on that.
There's your charge taken by Cooper Clark.
So there you go. As Luke Edwards was a graduating junior, and according to Coach, Luke's coming back.
Coming back.
So Casey McNutt will be the only, which we told Coach, he said, you were due after losing 8 seniors last year. Casey's shot rolls across the rim, won't go, and New Albany with the rebound. Ball on the left wing, now down low. Back out, they slow it down. Now baseline drive, shot good and a foul. They finally got a continuation.
And the basket is good by Demarion Bailey. He'll go the line.
Takes the lead to 18. Biggest lead of the game.
Foul is on Luke Edwards, his third.
Free throw is good. Whistle, and we got a timeout. 67-48. Timeout on the floor. Braves trail by 19. They're going to have to, it gets to the point where you just don't have enough time.
Yeah.
And especially the way New Albany keeps scoring the basketball. I mean, they're either scoring or they're at least going to the free throw line. So we'll see. We'll keep it right here. And, crowd's picking up. There's still 2 more games to come.
2 more games.
Place.
Only halfway there for tonight. Of course, this will be our last game tonight.
Yeah, it's funny when you talk. People were talking about it. Are y'all going to do the other 2 games? Is Jack Ivy? Are they going to do the other 2 games? I'm like, why would we do that?
You're right. Yeah,
somebody else's game. We'll be back Friday and do 2 more games. How about that?
There ain't nobody in blue playing. It's got TC on the front. We won't be on there. Yeah.
So our next broadcast will start at 5:30 on Friday. Boys this time will be first.
Yeah.
And then the
A little bit
girls.
different. Boys first, girls second.
Boys will be playing the 3-4 game. And then girls will be playing the championship game after them. That'll be Friday night. Right here again at Tisch County. There's a shot by Westbrook, no good.
Yep.
Rebounded by New Albany. And now they cross-court pass is going to go out of bounds, caught by one of their assistant coaches. And boy, he didn't flinch, and that guy was flying all over him. So Braves get it back, down 67-48, approaching the halfway point of this fourth quarter. Edwards, backdoor pass, McNutt lays it up and draws the foul. You might well keep a running total. We just, that's the interest thing now. Can he hit 50? He's got to be getting close to 40. He's
got 34.
35 as he hits the free throw. He's got 4 minutes and 12 seconds to score 15 points.
He may get 40. You think New Albany's going to start taking, they'll be taking air out of it?
I don't know. They don't look like it. Shot up, no good, and a foul on Cooper Clark.
Cooper's third. That's going to send Cameron Ray to the free throw line. 2 shots.
First one on the way is good. All free throws brought to you by Boyce Hollingsworth State Farm in Iuka. 1002 Battleground Drive. 4-2-3, 59-31. Next free throw, good. Don't you know that office has been busy with all the ice weather we had?
Yeah.
You don't want to be an insurance man after all that. McNutt for 3 is good. That's 38 for Kaysen. Never say never. He might. If they don't take the air out of the ball, he's got a shot because he's going to keep shooting. The layup is good. Pass down low, and Bailey gets the basket. 71-54. They're starting to shadow him now.
Yeah.
A little late for that, I guess, isn't it? Heading to the goal. Cooper Clark, he stripped of the ball. New Albany the other way, lays it up. They just beat you back. It's hard to get back. They have so much team speed. And their biggest lead of the game now, it's 19. Yeah, he has done got a shadow over. Look. Three ball in the corner on the way, no good. Clark with the rebound, puts it back up, no good. Edwards comes in, crashes the boards, and he lays it in. .235 to go. Right wing, down into the corner, now back to right wing. Now they're kind of slowing it down. Now they get, but if you leave them a lane like that, they're going to take it. They take it strong to the goal and get the basket. Clark, pass to the goal, shot too strong off the glass, no good. Rebound taken down by Harden. Now to Bailey, back out front now. That's Parker. Under 2 minutes to go. Braves come out, double team the ball. Parker to the goal. And a shot blocked out of there. Picked up by Edwards. Cross court. Paxton Markle for 3. In and out, no good. Boy, when we fire 3, we had nobody rebounding the basketball. Nobody. There was 3 New Albany players to rebound as McNutt picks up the foul. 3 on Kaysen. Now we're going to shoot free throws. That should be 2 shots, right? Yep.
Yeah.
So Cameron Ray at the free throw line. 2 shots coming up for the sophomore, just a sophomore. They got a lot of young talent on this team.
They do.
That plays a lot of minutes. First free throw on the way is good, and that's a 20-point lead now for the Bulldogs, their biggest lead of the game. Next one, good. Couple of free throws gives New Albany a 77-56 lead. McNutt, pull up 3 ball, rims out no good. He's trying for that 40, wasn't he? Minute 18 to go. Down the lane, hop, skip, shot, scores. Again, that Cameron Ray, just a sophomore. Now whistling a foul. You know, in high school basketball, especially in this classification we're in, you don't see many 6'2" point guards.
No, you do not.
But that's what they've got.
Yep.
And then again, just a sophomore. Cooper Clark's first free throw no good. Second one is also no good, so he misses a pair of Boyce Hollingsworth State Farm free throws. And under a minute to go now. Here comes the double team. And then reaching in and tying up the ball is Cooper Clark. And then gets the ball back, alternate possession to the Braves. Let's see. Kaysen got 37.
I think so. 2, 4, 2.
He needs a 3.
Yeah. He got 39.
Oh, so he only needs a basket.
Yeah.
It looks like he's going to run out of time.
Yeah.
35 seconds all the way to the goal. Shot no good, but a foul on Mitchell. And that stops the clock with 29.8. First free throw on the way by Kyson Juden is good. He just came into the game. Next one, rims out no good. Clark with the rebound for the Braves. Here we go. Gets it up to McNutt, looking to go over 40 points. Draws a double team. And he finds the back door, and Mitchell all the way to the goal lays it in. Now see, look at that unselfish play by Case McNutt. He could have tried to get over 40, but he found 2 guys wide open on the goal and gets the basket. 6 seconds, that's going to do it. New Albany's going to win this one by a final score of 80-58. The loss drops the Braves to 7-16 overall and puts them in the consolation game on Friday night. That game will start at 5:30, and they will play now the loser of the Corinth and North Pontotoc game that comes up late tonight around 8:30. Michael's totaling the numbers. We'll remind you that earlier tonight the Lady Braves won their 18th in a row, being the number 1 seed in the division tournament. Moved their record to 22-2 with a 76-24 win over the Lady Bulldogs of New Albany. And by that victory, moved to the championship game, which will be 7 o'clock on Friday night. They will play the winner of Corinth and South Pontotoc that's coming up here momentarily. You got numbers?
Yeah, first of all, for the New Albany Bulldogs, 4 players in double figures, led by Cameron Ray. He had 22. 14 each for Isaiah Simpson and Demarion Bailey. 12 points for DeCavian Bailey. 8 points for Tristan Parker. 7 points for DeCorian Harden. For the Braves, big night for senior Kaysen McNutt. Finishes the night unofficially with 39 points. 8 points for Luke Edwards. 5 for Cooper Clark. And 3 each for Eli Klingon, Paxton Markle, and DeAndre Mitchell.
All right, so the Braves drop it tonight by a final of 80-58. Earlier tonight, the Lady Braves got the win by a final of 76-24. Again, the Braves will play in the consolation game at 5:30 on Friday, and the Lady Braves in the championship game at 7 o'clock. All of that right here at Tishomingo County High School, and also all of it right here on Fun 91. Got anything to add?
That's it. We'll see you Friday night.
All right, you've been listening to Braves basketball
on Fun 91.